Hello, I'm Test Drive, and welcome back to more Alfa Romeo Racing Italiano on the PlayStation 2. And in this video, we are finishing up the Expert Tour finally with our final race here. It's been a bit, to say the least, since I've really done much of anything, minus playing some games offline and doing life things otherwise, so we'll see how I do in this. But of course we have one race to do and 9 laps, and opponent level is 29. I am 5 levels behind that. I'm sure it's fine. I'm also going to assume that my gear is fine. But you're driving the Alfa 156 GTA Super 2000 from 2004 at Donington for this race. I don't think it should be too bad, but we'll see, I suppose. Let's see what we can do here. So I need acceleration for sure. All skills +2 is good. Do we have anything else that's good in here? I don't believe there's anything better than what I have. Okay, or what I had applied. Acceleration +3, yeah, that's good for that. Okay, I guess we're going with that. We will see how this goes. I don't know how it's going to go, but let's get into it and see what we're going to get. 11,000 XP for winning, and I have to beat A Julian's for a special goal. And it is Donington full, so we do have the extra little dingle coming off of the track, but that is fine. Let's get into this. All right, time to see if I can finish up the Expert Tour correctly. See if I remember how to play this game. It's been multiple weeks since I've played this game, because once again, life has done life things and gotten very much in my way of doing things like this. So, yeah, that has been where my focus has been. I'm getting intimidated. I'm no longer getting intimidated. Nope, go back. I don't want to hit that car. Okay, so stay more to the left is what I'm seeing. Yes, okay. But I hope you all have been doing well. I know there's a lot of shit going on right now. Oh my god. And that's part of why I've been kind of taking it easy from the internet in general for a bit now. I think I mentioned this in the last videos I made, but still happening. Yeah, still going on. One update is that I broke my phone, and I'm still using said phone to do VTubing things, so that's fun to see very bright white and green lines going, oh, what the hell? Going up and down on this old phone screen, even though I do have a new phone, so I'm not, like, completely boned if this phone gives out, but yeah, we'll see how much longer it lasts with doing VTubing stuff, at least. It is just that, there's no actual cracks on the screen or anything, so maybe it'll be fine for a bit. I don't know. I was too afraid to just keep running it, so I did get a new phone. And now I'm back in the second, god damn it. I gotta kinda lock in, I guess. Oh, this other car is very fast. Oh, I guess I should mention the other thing that I've actually gotten recently, which is nothing that's really going to affect video quality or video anything, for you at least, is that I actually picked up a component cable switcher, so I can actually have my PS2 and Xbox plugged in at the same time, and Wii even, and not have to unplug one to plug in the other. That is fantastic. And alongside that, I have, oh god, digital audio switcher and splitter that also just kind of helps me out in the back end of things with not having to unplug and plug in stuff all the time. All right, goodbye. I guess the AI they're not great at Donington, I guess. Oh, we're just gonna do this real quick. Speaking of not great at Donington, guess who also isn't great at Donington? I still have only really raced on this track in Need for Speed Shift, and I guess Test Drive Ferrari Racing Legends. 2 slightly mad games that made me more than slightly mad whenever I played them. Yeah, That is my entire experience at this track in video games. God damn it. We're fine. Everything's fine. But speaking of videos and things, I don't really know how consistent or yeah, I guess really just consistent I will be with actually uploading stuff coming up here for a little bit, because it's been proven that I most likely will not be no matter what. So I'm just gonna go with the flow and go with the vibes and see what I feel like. And today I felt like locking in and recording a video, so here we are. I don't know why the AI is so good at that last section of the track. It's kind of annoying. So don't expect anything super consistent, but I do want to keep uploading stuff because, well, it's just what I do. I do enjoy doing this still, believe it or not. Especially when it comes to older stuff like this. I may not have the highest amount of faith in newer stuff, but I can always go back to stuff from, you know, 15, 20 years ago or more and get some enjoyment out of it at least. And I've been having a lot more fun with that kind of stuff too than with newer stuff. Then again, I always kind of have, but yeah, especially now. Back to a different era when things weren't as crazy as they are today, at least in regards of technology. So yeah, that is pretty much my whole spiel of things that have happened while I've not been uploading videos. I am excited to be able to just swap back and forth between PS2 and Xbox though. Because if you didn't know, I mentioned it a couple times in videos randomly, but I have Monster branded component cables for my original Xbox that I've had for, I don't know, like 15 years now or something. And those cables, they really stick. And by that I mean they're very, very tight on the plugs that go into like the TV or in my case a RetroTINK. And unfortunately that will, that's not good for the longevity of things if I have to unplug them and plug them back in, because I'm basically having to rip and tear them out. And I'm not exactly a fan of that, especially on a $300 upscaler that I don't want to replace. So having this splitter or switcher is going to be very useful to be able to just, you know, switch between things instead of having to unplug them and plug them back in. And I can also be way more efficient with recording Xbox stuff and PS2 stuff at the same time. It's wild. I don't have to worry too much about it. And it's kind of the same with the digital audio too, because if you didn't know, right now you're hearing this game through digital audio because I use the digital audio out on my PS2 and on Xbox to record audio from, said consoles. I want to get a clean lap. Oh my god, please stop spinning your wheels. And I think I've also decided on how I'm going to do the rest of this game too, by the way, with like the grinding that I need to do and just how future videos are going to go. I will describe that more as I get into it. Yes, let's go clean lap. Because it's not really necessarily important for now. We're just going to keep going as per usual. But in a little bit, we will be switching things up a little bit, I guess. For one video specifically. And also, I guess I can mention, since I have been playing other games off video still, the games recently, since the last time I recorded a video, I guess probably just Bulletstorm. I played through Bulletstorm on PS3 with the Blu-ray and everything, and that was an experience. I did play through the entire game. I beat it on normal difficulty, and I will probably never play it again. It is a very, very 6 out of 10 game. Like, the gameplay is fine, but like, the whole everything else, not great. Well, the visuals are pretty good. I will say the visuals are actually really nice, like shockingly so. But yeah, like the story, the dialogue, the characters, not great. At least in my opinion. And especially the dialogue. Ow the edge is all I can say about that without literally saying slurs. And I don't want to really do that. Because I don't care to do that at all, believe it or not. And I think that is pretty much the only game I've really played recently, at least. Still haven't finished Spyro. I know I mentioned that in a community post not too long ago that I was playing through Spyro 1 on the PS1. Haven't finished that yet because my disc still doesn't work. Well, it doesn't work past a certain point. I am almost at the end of the game. It's like 80% done, I think, is where I'm at. So I'm probably gonna either borrow a copy from a friend or just play the rest of the game at their house at some point. And yeah, what else have I played? I played Ruby Arrowfell, which was pretty decent. Not an amazing game, but pretty fun. Nothing really bad about it necessarily. And I guess last night I did play Need for Speed Underground 2 on Xbox, just because it's the only version of Need for Speed Underground 2 that natively supports actual 5.1 surround sound. Even the PC version doesn't support it. That's a fun fact for you. And yeah. Otherwise, it's just been like little bits of stuff here and there that I haven't really gotten too much into. But it has been nice, kind of just being able to play games without having to hyper-focus the content creation aspect of it. I kind of forgot what that felt like for a while. I wouldn't consider it easy to do still because my brain is still very content brain, but it's alright. Also, I'm winning by a lot. In case you didn't realize, I'm just kind of vibing up here. I think we will be perfectly fine throughout the rest of this race, unless I truly fuck it up, and even then, I still have Tiger Effect to use. I'm glad I at least remember how to play the game a little bit. No retries is always good. I like getting things done, believe it or not. Who knows, this might light a fire under my ass too and make me actually work on stuff more again. Actually just getting back into it. Not because I feel obligated to, but because I want to. Because we are pretty close to the end of this game. We're like, I don't know, like 75% of the way through, I think. If I were to put a percentage on it. Something like that. And I would like to see it done. Very much so. Ooh. I want to get that clean lap. Hopefully I get it. Doesn't really matter too much, but I didn't get it. God damn it. Got a new lap record. That's cool, I guess. That's some XP. But yeah, this game, it's definitely run its course. I feel like I've seen everything it has to offer, at least a couple times over now. But we're not quite done yet, still. Still got a little bit left to go. And hopefully we'll see the return of Forza soon. Or soon, I say, as in, like... I would like to get going on it again at some point, because that would be also nice to finish at some point. And, you know, everything else. That's just kind of how it goes. I want to play and finish video games, believe it or not. Might have ruined my clean lap there. Damn, no XP, have an ass. I'm curious of how much XP we'll get off of this, because I think it's going to be a lot. Probably like 30k or something? No, I don't know. Maybe 30k? Maybe more, I don't know. I guess we'll see in a lap, roughly. Yay, clean lap. I got what I wanted. Another 1840 for leading the whole lap. Yeah, I think we're definitely gonna have to do some grinding. And eventually, whenever I end up doing it, or doing the grinding video that is sure to happen at some point in the nearest future for this game, I will probably just rip the band-aid off and just look it up and see if I can find a list of everything I need to do to, like, unlock everything. Obviously there's the accomplishments, but the level ups, I don't know how high of a level the game wants me to be to give me the rest of the unlocks, so I will be finding that out at some point. But that will happen in a couple of videos still. Not yet. Because I don't really particularly want to spoil myself on it. Even though I don't really care at this point, because I don't think the game's going to surprise me with any unlocks. I think it's just basically going to be the cars that are locked in the showroom. But we'll see. And we are done here with the expert tour. It's completely done. Let's go. All right, how far ahead was I? I was 22 seconds ahead of Kinzer, and Julian's, who I was supposed to beat, ended up coming in third, just behind Kinzer. Okay, and I did get the best lap by only about a half a second this time. That's shockingly low. All right, we did get a Global XP award. Didn't quite level up, about 3,000 XP off. I did get 46,000 XP, which is pretty cool. Yeah, I'm curious of what the highest Global XP award is. Is it a million? Because we're at getting up to 600,000 now. Yeah, the next Global XP award is at 600k. And we did get a new award for victories, which is pretty cool. I don't think I got a single knockout in that race. God damn it. We did get a skill point for getting the special goal accomplished. Flickering. This is actually a different trophy than I've gotten before. Okay. And we got new gear for completing the expert tour. Tech G. 2 to vision, 2 to acceleration, and 2 to anticipation. Could be very useful. Got a new track. Looks like Donington. One of the Donington tracks, either short or long. I don't know which one it is. That's also for completing the expert tour. 40 victories. We got Solar Wind, 6 to vision, and 4 to anticipation, and 0.08 to Tiger effects. And we got a skill point for completing event 1. And 550,000 XP. We got a new track, Veneto. Okay. And that is that. We have 2 skill points to use. I don't know if handling actually helps that much. I feel like I should still put them into acceleration. I feel like that's the important one. Yeah, we'll do that. And we've unlocked the Unlimited Tour. Test Drive Unlimited. Not really. Not even close. But there we go. Expert Tour, 10 out of 10. Races complete. Just one more left. Level 30 to 37 on that. Oh boy. What a video game this is. And there's all of those stats. And actually, I guess we'll have a look at the helmet I unlocked, which is up here. Okay, we can't use the Solar Wind one because we're not level 30. But we can use the Tech G one, which does add 2 more to acceleration, vision, and anticipation, which we will do. And that's the only 2 things I unlocked there. And we will go ahead and maybe change the color of the car. Yes, we can. Cool. And let's make it teal. I'm trying to think of the name of this color. I don't think it's teal. Maybe it is teal. We'll change it to that. And we will have a look at our stats, I suppose. Career stats, of course, we have finished 4 out of 5 of the tours now. Only 1 more left there, but we do have to do more challenges. At least some more challenges. So we will be working on those as we go as well, of course. Accomplishments, I don't think I got anything here. Got all of our XP, all of our speed accomplishments. Didn't get any more knockouts at all. And didn't get any more under post-race accomplishments. And didn't get more clean laps accomplishments either. And finally our player stats. 40 races done in this game. Up to 13,941 average XP per race. So on and so forth. 50 times knocked out. That went up a little bit today. That was my highest in-game XP, I think. 326 miles driven, 4 hours and 35 minutes of game time. And that will be that. Thank you all so very much for watching this video. And I hope, that's not the right thing. I hope that the next video will come a little bit sooner. We'll see. But thank you for watching, and I will see you in that next one whenever it comes around.